Now we begin with this. HD quality bride. I forgot this is just how, like, it just starts right off the bat.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, this is like the manga, I believe, so. People, like, really love the manga of this. Like, people love the anime of this, but
I actually have never read the manga.
I've gleamed at it. But, I prefer watching, like, the anime first. So, I thought it said cafeteria, not cafeteria for a second. Oh, he's like me. He like plans everything he buys specifically to like save money as much as possible. I mean, I just went to the store and I got like 5 apples and like bread, and it was like $4. And I'm like, yeah, I know which apples to get to save money.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
I'll just pick stuff out and kind of put them in.
I like plan it every time I know the price of everything. I love it though. You save money and it's like, where are you at?
Tis the life of growing up spoiled, though.
Yoda Kobe mo Yoda Kobe mo Kanashimi mo Kanashimi mo Ganatasa e Gotoubun Nandes. This opening is actually really hard to learn. Harder than any of the JoJo openings.
I think it's a great opening, though.
Hitotsukuri wa nai mamunu kana futatsu anata nanka daikya yo mitsu mo segu no ko no kimochi kizuite yo wa tsuki ga sukuta dan itsutsu wakari arata ne benkyou dake janakute kimi wo shirita yo Daiki daikara daiki daikara daisuki to daisuki to kawaru kokoro ni suite ike nai yo dono koto mo anata sae goto bun desu nera watashi wa anata ga sugi yo.
Impressive.
I got my sleep today. Well, you don't like meme me. You used to like you used to just like make funny comments on the lyrics back in the day, but
I grew out of it.
yeah. Well, I do. Well, I do like work at it. It's not, you know. I actually have to like memorize each of it. And this is the kawaii season 1 art style, and then they changed it, and it still kind of bugs me, but it doesn't bug me as much. But basically, Ken's having lunch with a girl. That's like nerd reputation moment.
That is very much nerd reputation.
No one forced you, you know. When they just showed up with his oh yeah, well she's dude, don't go calorie counting. I only calorie count for myself. Oh yeah, well, rich girl, so she buys the fatty foods.
Oh yeah, because there are people blessed in this world that never gain weight.
Yes, and I'm not one of them. I need to like, well, I do starve myself because I only have like 1 meal a day, but it works. But
I'm somewhere in the middle.
I'm, I think I just, well, I have like good like discipline to like lose weight, but I think I'm really bad at like gaining weight. Like I gain it really easily, and I lose it it's very difficult to lose it. So, but I got like discipline power, so I can just keep it away with that. What's funny about this scene is like she ends up kind of like hating him later. It's almost like if he just presented differently, maybe she wouldn't hate him as much. But wow, this like table is smaller than I thought. I didn't think they'd be in the corner there. Like the audio coming good for you? If anything, you ordered way too you ordered way too much. And thus, she hates him for the rest of the series.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned in life, it is that that's something I never say to a girl.
Yes, but you still give women too much anyway, because women really love food. They won't admit that they do, but that's a good easy bake way of getting the women happy. I've never seen a woman be like, "Oh, you gave me too much food." Well, meh. Unless they're like really obsessed with not, gaining weight. But that's like what I am, because it's like you give me like too much food to be like, I have like this autistic schedule and I like only eat a certain amount of things.
And I envy people with that option. For the, you could just give away a kidney for money.
Oh well.
I only have one. I don't even have that option.
Well, I'm not giving away my anything. I'm not giving away blood. I'm not giving away fat. I'm not giving away anything. My body is mine. My body is ready, and I'm not giving it to anyone.
All right, Reggie.
Yes, my body is ready. My body is what I want it to be, and I don't want to give it away. Maybe you should just sit like a bit closer so it picks you up better.
Can do.
Yeah. He said, "Wait, the W, the W."
But she's got to be in here because you need that tsundere character.
Well, she is. It's kind of like two tsunderes in this, because Nino's kind of like a tsundere more, and I know the tsundere lovers love her more.
That's kind of the rule of harem animes.
Yes, well, that you have the tropes. You follow the tropes, and what's with your fantasy? Well, it's kind of funny. Oh my. Well, it's like he is. He he is on like the nerd mode, which is. It's kind of funny because he was also like, I'm with. I used to talking with the women. Oh, this is the one people memed. This scene right here, because I remember, like in season 2, there's like this one clip where her like breasts are smaller, and then people were like, "What once was, what now is," and then it's like a black guy crying.
We all know people care about plot.
Well,
Quote unquote.
plot. Her voice is just a little bit deeper right now, but it's the beginning though. But she has like the deepest voice. Yeah, that's for the like extroverted boys, which he isn't. But they actually characterize that in a rather interesting way. Ooh, Reizuki-san, which is like the intro. Well, that's more kawaii than I remembered.
And she is totally my favorite just because I like the
Yeah,
energetic personality.
yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, I never thought about it, but it does not surprise me. Miku is best girl though.
Miku's probably close second for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Miku is like best girl for Futuro, but like, because people will immediately jump on waifu wars on this.
They sure will.
I don't have waifus, but if I had to choose one, it would be Miku. So is that.
Say one word and say one wrong thing, and you're suddenly in, just a war of attrition.
Well, among the nerds, there seems to be agreement for Miku, but most nerds I see agree with me, which is surprising because you don't see that with other series as much. But
I disagree, but then again, I'm usually more attracted to the energetic.
yeah, and that is actually like creepy. What's going on there? Dude in gym room. It's been so long since I was in the gym room with the boys, and they made fun of me for being fat. But I didn't care. They like bullied me, but I'm kind of immune to like bullying. I'm just like, eh. It was kind of funny actually that like the way they insulted me, like, oh, yo, dude, why were you so? How'd you get so fat? I'm like, playing Luigi's Mansion too much. That's kind of where it started, honestly. Luigi's Mansion is kind of where it started for
Well,
me.
yeah, it's not that hard to guess.
Well, I just ate whatever. Now I like eat an apple every day, and I only like drink water and stuff. Well, it's actually very good how they like introduce each one of them. Although Miku, They kind of like start her off really with like the first interaction with like Futaro, and then she goes like shy mode. She doesn't talk to him for like a while because she's really like the first who actually gets into him, which is the best way. Miku, best girl. I will have to argue this throughout the entire thing. Nice like modernist pillars. This is the one the tsundere lovers actually love. Well, she's more like a severe tsundere.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, she's my least favorite, so there's that. Well, that's nice. Oh, what is it? Okay, what's with no, he's just well, it's actually basically what I do. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this?
Just running in. He kind of takes the take your problems head on, quite literal.
That's the first ammunition though. Look how we ran for it, yo. He wants her, dude. Yeah, we're like 10 minutes in, yo. I promise you, dude.
And it's totally not because he just wants money.
That's what he's doing on job mode. But does he know that? Does he know that they're his students yet? I'm not sure if he does.
No, that's not yet.
Yeah. I thought that was sunset. It was just lighting. The nerd run. Whoo, I'm tired. The nerd apology. Oh, I love that. Sonore. Kate Yoshi. Oh, I love when they do that. It's like manga clips. When she bears the grudge, she'll bear the grudge forever. Really, even at like the end of this season, the grudge is still like kind of there.
Cliche.
Oh no! I didn't. Oh, come on,
Cliche.
dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Really?
The cliche.
I'm tired of that though.
Gets him every time.
Japanese Chad mode initiated. I love this song though. Oh, come on. Don't you know who's paying you? Ooh, it's like tasteful manga panels.
God, I love her. She's so dense.
Uh-huh.
She's that energetic, dense character.
Yeah, well, she like basically trolls Simulator. Well, she actually trolls Sim like the most. He trolls Sim all the time. That's the good part too. A sudden heaven loud and overclocked past its manufacture limit reached a certain conclusion? I must be dreaming. That's the nerd response. I have all these women now. I'm. Uh, uh. Granted, I probably would be the same though. I've definitely rejected more women than I've ever been into. Incel mode initiated. Yeah, this is day one, so. What? Furrowing your eyebrows? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, they're identical, but they just have like different hair now. So the nerd is pleased. Homework time. The time where he lives.
Someone find someone who's actually willing to listen to me.
You're willing to do homework? Homework is the best part of my day. Well, he's probably one of those dudes who goes to like the extra school after school the Japanese people go to. Then he's probably in some extra study club, so he has like a 10-hour day.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. And then he does all his homework like ahead of time, so with an extra 2 hours of his day. But didn't Daddy pay him? Not them? I think so.
Yep, it's Dad.
I don't think we ever see Dad,
I don't think so either.
which is probably for the best. Well, maybe Dad's a redhead too.
Mysterious dad character.
Yes, Miku attitude. You're in our grade, low IQ. Go, go. Nino seems the most antisocial, really, but Japanese clouds mode. Well, might, might listen. Well, she has like the messy room, I think. Yeah, that's how it goes. You know. Well, hey, messy room is either a sign that you're like unaccountable or you have a high IQ. So we could hope for the best. You're more creative in a dirty room. It's just proven. Well, she just implies it. Yeah, chill, dude. That's like the very autism one. Let me just rip off your blanket here. Lacking in the social relations there, but I'm not a touchy feely person, so
Yes.
yes. Well,
Yes, I want to study.
well, she's like very interesting actually. Ichika is actually one of the most interesting because she no honorific. I love it. I didn't remember it was just Futada right from the beginning. Yeah, but Ichika basically kind of like pushes the other girls onto him, especially like Miku later on, which is very interesting. I love how they handled that because they don't handle it in the obvious way. Come on, chips plus like chocolate. I don't like chips and chocolate. That kind of turns me off.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I just for me, chocolate kind of like numbs me. Like whenever I have chocolate, I have water with it. Chocolate kind of like makes my throat dry, which is weird, but it probably keeps me away from it.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah, because chocolate's supposed to be like sweet, but like I have chocolate, and then I'm like dry tongue and stuff. Is she being nice right now? Oh, but didn't she? You need to be like infinitely suspicious
But
of
it's for the
like.
sake of studying.
Well, it helped. It helped. Well, not right now. She's being like nice. Who is she? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. That reminded me of like Bleach for some reason. That's shot in quite the way.
And that's the worst thing is looking at that character and just knowing I did that during school, falling asleep during every lesson.
I think I only fell asleep during 2 or 3, but it was between like a week period. Because what happened is like I just got like no sleep one day, and I just like went to school and I just didn't care. So
I did it a lot.
I just fell asleep, and I was like I couldn't. I was like shocked that I fell asleep. I'm like, oh well, I fell asleep. I could, because when I fall asleep, I kind of like I wake up, but then I'm like, oh, did I sleep? I don't even remember if I did.
I still got good marks though, despite.
She actually did poison him. Yeah, he's like a rich cab driver. So, ooh, she has some manners, and it's Itsuki because, well, hopefully that implies nothing. Because usually people will either say like it's Miku or it's Itsuki generally.
Probably, actually.
Yeah, it's more likely to be Itsuki, but it still should be Miku. Even if it isn't, it still should be. Because, Miku is just, has the best characterization for it. Miku probably has the best characterization in the series. And, you know.
I have seen harem animes where they just make separate endings for each character.
Yeah. Well, of course you have like goofy fan theories for this, where it's like, you see, actually the ending is like they're all the same girl. He actually marries just like the same person and combined. They all did the fusion dance, and they're all just one character. Yes, that's that definitely sounds like a very good.
What is this, an episode of DBZ?
That's what people say. Well, it's symbolic, dude.
Fusion.
Basically. And no, I don't like that theory because that's basically like saying, oh, who does he? He marries all of them. Like, how about like choose one? How about have the balls to choose one?
It's all good, little sister.
Raiha, Japanese mode. Well, he still plans on maintaining it. Tuta Aisho B, but he's making money, presumably a lot of money. So,
And unfortunately, she has her weakness.
yeah, well, that is the weakness. She has better manners, like Nino. So, the Nino fans probably will kill me. I don't hate you guys. It's no grudge, but she's kind of mean. And I know you're like, well, that's like the tsundere quality. Well, I'm just not a tsundere guy, okay?
A lot of people are.
Uh-huh. Well, there's that, and also I think her characterization's kind of like the worst of them all. Yeah, and this one they don't actually show the ending image. They do that a couple of times here. They just continue it with the ending theme on. Even though you all have like zeros.
I can understand that mindset, though.
Yeah, well, that's just what people will do.
I actually used to struggle with that mindset.
Oh, I get to do homework? Yeah! Let's go!
That's awesome!
Well, he's hyped. I get money and I get to do homework, which is what I live for? Oh, that's quite the grin.
That is quite the grin. That's a villain grin right there.
Uh-huh. That's why they like him. Hmm. I'm pretty sure he knows. He at least knows like Yotsuba is nothing. So the unbelievable day, heh heh.
I imagine it he like Michael Jackson.
This girl looks the most like Miku, I'll just say that. Like her hair is like darker than Itsuki's.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, so like look at that. Looks like Miku to me. I don't know. That's well, whatever. Whatever. Sure, it's just the fusion dance, so that's the answer. I still love this OST. I can like dance this OST. Ooh, he's hyped. Oh, well, what a fantastic preview. What a fantastic preview. Yeah, they just go right into the Miku episode. Yeah, that's how they do it. So.
Yep.
Which is interesting. I like how they do that.
That show him getting along.
Well, she doesn't like him initially, but then the events happen. Which I like how they do it. I like how they do it. They don't. It's not a one-way streak with any of them. It actually surprised me when I first watched it. Okay.